Abi senaryo çok boktan bir yere gitti. Tatsızlaştı her şey. Hoşlanmadık yani. Bir de Vietnam görelim hadi bakalım. Evet evet o artık ya yok deyip o normal sinirdi de ondan sonraki o sinirin üstüne senaryonun çıldırması ve bize izlettiği şeyler. Ben videocu tayfadan değil dungeon'cı tayfadanım. Adım Fallen Spec. Oğlum Dungeon'ın son bölümünü oynarken neredeydin? Dungeon'da şimdi Crimson Court'un son şeyi kaldı, kısmı kaldı. Bir onu keseceğiz, bitecek. Bitirdik son boss'u Dungeon'da. Buradaydın, iyi güzel. Nasıl ya?
He's gotta be somewhere, right?
İşimi yapıyorum.
Blast Range, eyvallah. İlk aboneliği. Umarım daimi olur. Sağ olasın. Çok teşekkürler. Johnson. Eyvallah. Yeni abonelik en son 15 gün önce Kroko'nun Tolga'ya hediyesiyle gelmişti. Last 15 gün sonraki ilk yeni abonemiz. İnanılmaz. Vietnam Savaşı oğlum işte. Vietnam Savaşı üzerine kurulmuş bir oyundu bu. Sen ne sandın? Başka bir şey izlemişsin sen. Icepad. Kargo taşıyoruz falan zannetmişsin. Arkamdakiler hep silah ha. Ona göre. Hiç vurulmadım şu ana kadar. İnanılmaz bir olay. Abone geldi gördün mü? Ben kaçırmış olabilirim. Teşekkür ettim ya daha ne yapayım. 7-8 ay sonra çıkacak abi. Döne döne kahretsin. Hem daha güzel geliyor artık. Duymadım ve kamerayı yalar. Okey. Anti kahve tabancası. Ha, okey. roket yemesek iyiydi amına. Bir sonraki de şimdi hemen gelecek. Buradaki olaylar tekrar ediyor çünkü. Buraya nasıl gireceğim ya? Ha, Gaspar'lı da abone olmuş. Çıkmadı ama. Yavrum çok teşekkürler. Kaçıncı ayınmış? Sağ olasın. Sağ olasın desteğin için. Seninki niye çıkmadı? Allah Allah. Yazmadı da ha. Share'e basmadı mı? Bir F5 yapıp share'e bas. Ha, geliyor reis. Kimle kim çatışıyor? Vietnam'la Amerika çatışıyor işte. Bizimle alakalı değil onlar. Oradaki olaylar sürekli tekrar ediyor. Sonsuz döngüde. Gönül adamıyız. Helal. Yakma. Yanındakilerin de kafasını kopartıyorsun. Yine geliyorlar. Şu salağa bak öndeki. Helmut sesi iyiydi ha. Bu ölmüyor ki bu. Aa.
I need you, Ibi. I'll make it right.
Oha bunlar ölmüyor. Ha ölüyormuş. Ama bu nasıl bir odaklanma ya? Öleceğim böyle. Ha insana odaklamıyormuş. Ya, üf, saçma sapan aksiyon sahneleri var ya. Herifler ölmüyor bir daha. baksana kaçışlara maçışlara. Bir hilal taktiği uyguluyorlar. Bir anda toplanıyorlar sonra falan. Gördü gene. Nerede şu an ya? Göremiyorum ki. Allah Allah. 4 kişi indirdim. Hala sıkıyorlar ama. Bu ne abi? Coşmuş bunlar ya. Hayvan gibi vuruyor bunlar. Yol gibi senin şimdi sikeyim. Çıkamıyorum. Kriptobiyota gidemiyorum. Buna koyayım. Nefret ederim Vietnam atmosferindeki savaştan zaten. Hiçbir şey görünmüyor. Kan torbam mı yok abi benim? İnanılmaz ya. Ben de diyorum kanım ne bitiriyor? Nasıl kan torbam olmaz ya? Normal inkapasitif mermiyle de ölmüyorlar. Okey. Sıçtık o zaman. Benim nasıl kan... Allah Allah. Gerçekten öyle ya Dark. Sinir bozucu bir atmosferi var. Her yer insan gibi gözüküyor. Her yer düşman.
I was born to fight. My name is
Geziyormuş lan orada.
Hunger.
Kanka sana bir güzellik yapayım dur. Nereye gittin lan? Geri çökün dedi ya. Anlaşıldı.
We need reinforcements.
Yapma ya.
Move, move.
Daha çok mu geliyor?
Where's my baby? I want my baby back. I'll make it right. I was born to fight.
Ne sikko bir yer ya.
Baby. I just want you to be happy. Where's my baby? It's all my fault, baby. I'm sorry.
Hah, gördüm.
My dear baby. Baby. Where are you, baby?
Nerede bu ya?
I need you, baby.
İşimi yapıyorum.
Gösterdiği yerde kimse yok ya. Baspıra da eyvallah yavrum. Şimdi geldi. Şimdi geldi. Kafası şimdi geldi. Bu tarafın arkasında herhalde ayak izleri şu. Evet. Teşekkürler canım desteğin için. Totalde 3 ay olmuş.
I just want you to be happy. Baby. My dear. Where's my baby?
Kaç abone var toplam? 26 herhalde.
My dear baby. Baby. I need you, baby.
Kusura bakma yavrum. Biraz mermim az. O ne lan? Ha, bebek gidici ya. Ne yapıyor ya? Bu ne kadar hızlı bunlar. Yavrum bak beni delirtme. Lan bir dur, sabit dur. Hay ananı sikeyim seni. Al. Gelme. Kaçıyor değil mi gene? Daha ne reinforcement ya? Oha, flare falan attı manyak. Helikopter çağıracak kesin. Nereye gidiyorsunuz lan? Durun lan, gitmeyin.
We need reinforcements! Get back out there. Where's my baby? Baby.
Nerede?
I was born. Right.
Siktir gelmişler ya.
I need you, baby. My name is Clifford Unger. I'm sorry.
Ya bu ne? Ne geldi elime? Siktir.
I was
Niye koşmuyorsun abi? Abi ne kadar çoklar ya. Yeri nereden sıkıyor ki anlamıyorum. Resmen cephe yapmışlar ha burayı. Oho, karşıda 250 kişi var ya. Yok. Bir kişi var. Ha, 3 kişi var işte. Ya Biden ha. Demiştim Biden diye yani.
Baby, we're getting out of here. I promise. Give me back my baby.
Are you Clifford Unger?
Who are you?
Are you the father?
Aa, tanıyor lan. Oha, bunun hafızası silindiydi kaç kere. Aa, ver gitsin oğlum, ne olacak ya.
They told me your name was Sam Porter. But you were Sam Bridges. My bridge to the future. Sam, you bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Ne oluyor lan şimdi? Ha, bu verdiğiyle kadının yanına gitmeye başaracağız. Tekrar şeye dönüyor. Vurdu bizim zenci değil mi onu? Tekrar o anı yaşıyor.
Take BB and get out of this place.
Aha.
There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. He ordered me to do something. I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home.
Ama vurmuşlar ha. Hicks'te bu kadar kan kaybetmemiştim. Kavanoz bebeği. Bir yerinde yiyeceksin. Emcük emcük. Allah Allah.
Sam, are you okay? I reviewed your logs. It looks like you were caught in a supercell and emerged an instant later on the other side of Ground Zero. Not far from Port Knot City.
How'd I wind up here then?
Remember Victor? He found you lying unconscious by the harbor and brought you inside.
Victor ölmedi mi ya?
I think Cliff might be Lou's father. He said, give me back my BB.
Impossible. Cliff was born...
He gave me this. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. Something about the BBs, maybe. About how they were made. didn't feel like he was trying to hurt us. It
Ha,
felt like
hayvan
he
gibi
just
sıktı
wanted
bizi.
to talk.
Hiç zarar verisi yok.
You saw him holding the director captive on the beach.
Yeah. They must have some history we don't know about. Them and Bridget.
Funny you should say that. I've got something you should see. Found it in the archives while I was digging around. It's a pre-recorded message from the director labeled, "If I don't come back."
All right. This message is insurance, in case something happens to me. For Bridget's eyes only. And I sure as hell hope that's who's watching. I got a little present from Emily. Said she'd take me to the beach if I wanted. But I'd need this doll to show me the way.
Şerefsiz, o bebek sayesinde şey geldi
It's a
işte.
trap.
Cliff geldi.
Has to be. But I've decided to play along.
Ya Cliff öyle geldi işte.
You've all been playing along too, haven't you? You know this mask hides more than just my face. Well, Emily's a blank slate too. No past, no record she ever existed. She's a ghost. And the thing about ghosts, I never met Emily in person. Have you? Ever seen her in the flesh, shook her hand, touched her?
Haklı.
The original team we sent was divided into two groups. Emily was with the first. Mama and Hartman were with the second. They had no direct contact with her.
Yes. Amelie's group was wiped out in Edge North City. Everyone but her. Everyone who could say whether or not she exists.
Bullshit. She's real. We've touched, all right? She and I both.
Well, I've only ever interacted with her hologram.
I'm telling you, I've met her. In person.
Kardeşini
Lots of
tanımıyor
times
musun?
when I was little.
Yes, but on the beach.
Here's what the president had to say about her daughter. Emily was born on the beach.
Allah Allah.
There her Ka remained, though her Ha came to this world. This division of body and soul forced her to spend most of her childhood in the hospital. But though her health was poor, her Doom's numbers were off the charts. Her supernatural talents blossomed as she grew older and overcame her limitations. But by the time she was 20, she could travel to and from the beach, body and all. And that's where she started spending all of her time. Now, if you wanted to get in touch with Emily, it was via hologram or nothing. The president insisted on that. I swore an oath to the president and to America. As far as I was concerned, her word was law. So when she said Emily was her daughter and the best candidate to succeed her, I believed it. But when the archives were restored, I couldn't resist testing out my access privileges. And that's how I found out. Bridget was diagnosed with uterine cancer in her 20s.
Ölü çocuğu.
And couldn't have children. You see, doesn't add up, does it? There's no way Emily could be Bridget's biological daughter. So where'd she come from? Who is she? Is she even real? How can we be sure that Emily is an extinction entity when we don't even know if Emily is Emily? Hell, for all I know, the EE theory might be bullshit. But if it's not, if she's the cause of the death stranding,
Ya öldürürüz, bir şey
then I
olmaz.
have to accept her invitation. I've loaded my gun with hermetic rounds. Sam's blood, It connects my gun to her, to me, to him, all of us. Which means I should be able to take it with me to the beach. I'm gonna stop what she started by stopping her.
Çok güzel durdurdu.
One last confession. I'm just a man. No powers, nothing special. Don't have dooms, I can't repatriate like Sam either. Don't know the first thing about dying, I had never tried it. Yeah. I've been to hell. Every single battlefield was hell. But no matter how terrible it got, I never died. Because all I ever did was run from death. Well, I gotta go. She's calling for me. Bridges, don't let me down.
12 mi? Aa, gittikçe gidiyor.
After he recorded this, the director jumped to the beach. Or rather, Amelie summoned him there.
He had a gun to Bridget when I saw him. Then Cliff showed up, took him away.
I thought he went to the beach to confront Amelie.
Yeah, she was there too. She was the one who got me out.
It's so obvious to me now. I can't believe I didn't see it sooner. It was Amelie who...
What happened?
The chiral network dropped out. According to Lakna, it won't be long before it's completely...
Ne oldu? Hiçbir şey
So all our
olmuyordu.
hard work was for nothing.
Let me finish what I was saying, Sam.
I'll tell him.
Fragile. You look like shit. You should be resting.
I know. I need to tell you something. I had a little chat with Higgs back on the beach. Didn't take much to make him talk.
You say why he betrayed you?
He said it was part of her plan.
What?
She was their leader. The terrorist void-outs, the whole extinction agenda, Amelie was behind
Tamam,
it all.
ilk başta zaten bunu düşünüyorduk
Like how
biz
she
zaten.
was.
I
Çok
know you don't want
expected
to
yani.
believe it, but it lines up with what Die Hard
Gram
Man said.
güvenmediydim yani.
Higgs turned on me after he met Amelie. At first, he was looking to expand his territory, and I had a power he could use. At least, that's how he ended up working with me. He was no terrorist. He just wanted to reach more people. But then she shows up with abilities that put mine to shame. Hell, she could even control BTs. So Higgs decides to go with her. And that's when she turned him into her agent of extinction.
Amelie gave Higgs his power.
Yep, she made him her homo demons.
What about Bridget? You care to tell me what she was doing on the beach? You got an answer for that too?
I know it's a lot to swallow. But Higgs said himself that Amelie is an extinction entity. I looked inside his pod, and there was no BB in there. Take a good look at what was. It's the same doll Die Hard Man had. This is their bridge baby. There's this idea that the terrorists brought back BB tech and Bridges was just following suit. It's garbage. Their methods and yours are completely different. Your BB links you to the world of the dead. Their doll links them to Amelie and her beach.
You know who else had dolls like this? Cliff. He was carrying them on the battlefields. Cliff, Higgs, the director. All three of them were drawn in and controlled by this extinction entity. And who is this EE really? Is it Bridget? Is it Amelie?
All I can say is that the answers are on the beach. What she wants. and
Başladık
why.
gene beach.
If we get to the bottom of that, then maybe we can still avert the last stranding.
You've got to find her, Sam.
Whoever she really is.
just waiting for you on the beach. Hurry back east.
Oraya git, buraya git hala ya. Azıcık roket yapalım bari. 3 hafta sonra ismini değiştirebileceğim.
Sam, the connection's unstable, so I'll keep this short. We have a job for you. Fragile's condition is deteriorating. If she slips into a coma, there's a chance her soul might become stranded on the beach. She needs cryptobiotes fast. Luckily for us, Fragile Express keeps a stockpile there in Port North City. So we'd like you to grab some for us while you're in the area.
Olur şu an.
All the details are on the terminal upstairs. Please, Sam. This is critical.
Alırız tamam. Gerçekten iki arada bir kargoculuk görevi verdiler. İzleseydik duş sahnesini. Yani artık 2-3 kere izledikten sonra sıkıyor aynı şey olduğu için. Lou'yu niye bağlanamıyoruz ya?
Tired, huh?
Yaşıyormuş bari. Şarj da edemedik. Elimizde düzenlememiz lazım BB.
You know what day it is today, BB? Today would be a very special day if your mommy hadn't. You're not born yet. But the more candles, the merrier, right? Soon it'll be time for you to come out into the real world. I promise. And then, we can have a real party. Well, happy birthday.
Çok özel YouTube'larım var. Bilmiyorum.
Sam, check the terminal for available orders.
Lan tamam anladık, sus be. Network göçmüş. Buralara da teleferik kurmadıydık. Teleferik kursak mı ya? Ver bunu bir bakayım. Teleferik kuralım. Gerçi network yok.
Don't forget, that container isn't airtight. You can't afford to submerge it. Even...
Kim kaçıyor? Ha, görüşürüz Gazprom. Sağ olasın. Bayağı bir eksiğimiz, bir şeyimiz var. Bunlara bir bakalım. Ha, ağ bağlantısı yok. Zaten teleferik olsa da kuramazmışız. Chiral network yok. Okey. Niye 2 tane güç iskeletim var? Neyse. Bir buçuk saat falan var, en fazla 2. Tamam. Ekipman da üretemiyoruz. İnanılmaz. Okey. O zaman bana diğer şey var. Motor ver bana. Vallahi ekipmanımız kalmadı. Keşke yere atmasaydım oradakileri. Neredeyim lan? Oha, ilk bölge burası. Evet, oyuna başladığımız ilk yer.
We've been getting near constant timefall in this region for a while now. As a result, everything you've built for us out here has been completely destroyed.
Allah
The
belanızı
good news
versin.
is, we managed to recover all cargo stored on site and transferred it to the capital Knot City Distro Center. As for the not so good news,
Sus be.
Chiral printers are currently unusable due to the network instability.
Fark
Given the
ettim canım.
circumstances, you might want to consider turning to your fellow porters for assistance. But I'll leave that up to you, Sam. I'm sure you'll come through for us. You always do.
Üf, ayakkabı giymemişiz. Ya bin ya. Aa. Birkaç bir şey depolanmış bir şeyler buldum en azından. Hiç yoktan iyidir. Sıçtık. Hayda. Allah belanızı versin. Motor gibi. Siktir, ne oldu bir anda ya? Hay Allah. Bir tane var bombamız. Siktir git. Aa, bu ne lan, hiçbir işe yaramıyor. Sürekli hasar görüyor her şey. Sürekli bir yerlere çarpıp duruyor. Aferin, çok işe yarar bunu yapmak. Götlü Alice. Lan gene mi? Motorumu verin lan. Sikerim yapacağınız iş ya. Allah Allah. Oraya girince çıkıyor abi demek. Bir daha mı yani uğraşacak? Yok salmıyor motor. Açarız bunu. Siktir. Sürekli kamera değiş abi, hiçbir şey yapamıyor, tamam mı? Ne silah kullanalım ne motor sürelim. O değil mi? Burası ara istasyon. Daha bir dünya yol var. 3 kere daha gelir arası. Sürekli hasar oluyor en ufak şeyde. Buraya bir şey bırakmış mıyız? Hiçbir şey bırakmamışız. Her yerde yağmur yağıyor zaten. Aniden kahveye çıkabiliyor. Al işte. Bir partiden. Oğlum buraya döneceğimizi nereden bileyim? Burası ilk şey. İyice götüne girdi ya. Ya yeter ya, her yerdeler. İlla yakalandıracak abi artık oyunun son çabası. Kaçtık bir şekilde. Ya Lu bir siktir git sus ya. Sürekli bir tribe giriyorsun ya. Başımıza ne geldiyse sen yüzünden geldi. Ne yapıyorsun? Ya siktir ya. Aman. Oho, oho. Ne bakıyorsun? Git şuradan. Ne oldu? Bir şey kafamıza çaktı. Sen ne sikim arıyorsun acaba orada? Abi, envanter yaptırmıyorsun. Ananı sikeyim ya. Kaçarsın. Gelme lan. Vuruyor bir tane. Mızıklara bak ya. Kamera iyice saçma sapan hareketler yapmaya başladı. Ya yeter artık, bir saçma sapan bir şey yapmayın ya. Deprem mi oluyor? Ne oluyor? Ne oluyor? Deprem oluyor. Emily geliyor. Dağın içinde. Ya yeter. Aydın abi. Bir gram silahım yok. Gel, ananın namı var, gel. Oldu adası satayım. Beni bekliyor. Çok da sikeyim. Kahveyi alt et. Nasıl alt edecekmişim ben onu? Böyle bir dünya var mı? Silahım yok diyorum. Şerefsiz oldu şerefsiz. Bana silah yaptırmıyorsun, kahveyi alt et diyorsun. Ama ne oluyor ya? Öyle bir dünya yok ya. Aha geliyor. Aa çıkartmıyor. Gerçekten alt etmem lazım. Aa sen ciddi misin? Bir tane bile silah vermiyorsun. Piyade tüfeği bomba atar. Hadi bir siktirin gidin ya. Ne kadar zorlamaz. Boş boş. Fight'lar. Ya oraya bomba gider mi? Ne oldu? Peki. Ha, bunu öldürebilecek ekipmanım yok. Oyun bitti şu an benim için. Ha. Şaka değil bu arada. Çünkü bana ekipman yaptırmadı. Ayrıca bebek de nana. Canı bile gitmiyor ki. Oo. Ver kardeşim. Heh, şunu bir ver ya. Bitti, ne olacak şimdi? Blokları indirelim yoksa saçma sapan bir durum oluyor. Ne oluyor ya? Evet evet deyip ya. Siktir, bana mı geliyor? Abi bu hareketler ne ya? Aptal aptal. Açar mısın şunu? Oğlum sikimle çıktı lan, ne oldu öyle? Salın be. Al işte. Ya bir siz eksiktiniz, bırakın onu. Ya bir sus be sen de. Boş boş fight. Aç ağzını. Düştü mü sonunda? Ya bitmiyor mu amına koyayım sen? Ya işemeyi açtı ya. Hay senin. He işiyor ama anasını satayım. Oğlum bunun canı bitmiyor mu ya? Bitmiş gibiydi. Sinir katsayımı zorluyor gerçekten bu fightlar. Ya pompalı tüfekle vururduk zaten. Amına koyayım çocuğu seni. Abi sal be. Haydi ha. Ne oluyor amına koyayım ya şu an? Evet evet deyip
Yes,
kesinlikle.
you did it, Sam. Oh, I could kiss you, you sweet son of a bitch. I thought it was all over.
Ya all over ya. Birazdan şimdi bir daha boka sokarsın ya.
That's tasty.
Fuji görüşürüz. Ne ara geldin onu bile görmedim ki. Yalandan fight dolu oyun ya, sorma. Ya artık bunların Allah'ıyla kapışmışız, onu yenmişiz, hala bana ekipmansız bir de şunu yener misin acaba falan yapıyor böyle. Ekipman üretemiyoruz çünkü. Nereye? Buraya gelmeyeceğiz mi amına koyayım? Ben nereye geldim ya? Nereye gidecekmişiz? Oyunda beni yeter amına koyayım dedirten boş boş fightlar abi. Ve bitmeyen senaryo. Gereksiz sündürülmüş yani. Baydı tabii canım. Ama yani dünden beri baydı. Ondan önce bir sorun yoktu. Bu hale kendi getirdi oyun. Oyunun son 3-4 episodu olmasa çok güzel oyun. Ama son 3-4 episod eziyet yani ve boş eziyet. Manası da yok. %99 hasarlı getirmişiz. Ne olacak şimdi bu?
Sam.
Evet ya, sanki oyunu yaparken sıkılmışlar. Uzatalım da uzatalım demişler ya. Ama uzatırken de sıkılıp dikkat etmemişler yani sonları.
The whole team. Die Hardman too.
Too much traveling to and from beaches in such a short span. Chiral matter contaminated her cells, effectively causing jet lag on a molecular level. Because of that, her homeostatic mechanisms were shaken. Don't worry, she's not in any danger, but she needs some rest.
So where's the director?
He's being looked after in another room. Bridges personnel found him lying outside the isolation ward, similar to when you came back from Cliff's Beach. Even after decontamination, she needed more and more time to recover.
Sam, you made it.
Hungry.
Thanks. Looks like you need me after all. Who'd have thought?
Bence kesinlikle onun içinden gelmiştir Blast. Çok klişe bir herif çünkü. Yani oyununda karakterlerin ismini Breach ve Fragile koyan bir adam aşırı klişedir yani.
Anyway, clock's ticking.
Böyle bir oyunda metafor yapacağım diye.
Sam's here. The Great Deliverer. The only one who can reach Amelie's Beach.
You're in no condition to do this. It's not fair to you or Sam.
In my own search for Amelie's Beach,
I have come to realize something extraordinary. If beaches were likened to a multiverse, hers would appear to exist on a higher plane than ours. I can walk the beaches of others, but hers is beyond my reach. It's invisible, inaccessible, even to fragile, I fear.
İsim koyma kitapçığı mı?
Imagine it as a circulatory system, if you will. Each of our beaches is a
Bundan bize ne
single
komedi?
capillary. But Amelie's beach is the heart that
Kadın
pumps blood to the rest of
aylardır
us.
yayın yapıyor yani.
Capillaries are subordinate to the greater whole. A whole governed by the heart,
Bir
which
boss daha
gives
uğraşacağız.
direction, which dictates flow, which dictates everything, controls everything.
Evet, Selin dediği daha doğru.
Don't you see? She is in control. You may be able to travel against the flow and reach her, but having done so, if she does not wish to let you go, if she wishes to keep you, she can.
Fragile and Die Hardman broke free from her beach, didn't they?
I don't think it was any different from what happened to you. I didn't get out because I wanted to. I was forced out, repatriated, if you will, by her.
Forced out. Why?
This is only a theory, but she wants you to go to her. That's her final wish.
MGS'lerde de ilginç şeyler yapardı diye biliyorum. Ama bu kadar değil ya.
So that's it, huh?
Ya MGS'de boss fight zaten olur. Normal yani. MGS onun üstüne kuruluydu. Neredeyse.
Just so we're clear. If I want to stop the last Stranding and come back in one piece,
Ben yerlerini
I need to go to her
Laf
beach and
ediyorum
talk her
ya.
out of it. That about right?
Correct. As cliche as it sounds, you're our only hope. Though quite frankly, I doubt even you can change her mind.
If you can't make her see reason, you'll have to kill her. And if you kill
ya
her,
bana ekipman ürettirin de herkesi
You'll save
öldürürüm.
the
Sıkıntı
world.
yok ya.
But you'll be stranded outside of it. Forever.
Ha. Tekrar oynayamayacağız. Kardeşim ekipman yok, bir yap. Çocuk vefat halde. Allah seni kahretsin, bu halde gideceğiz gene. İpimizle, kuşağımızla.
Might as well make it official then.
Bak ya.
You ready to deliver the package?
Yine boş ammunition gideceğiz abi.
I'll talk to her. Maybe she'll listen. But with the shape the world's in, it'll only be delaying the inevitable. Still, if it buys us time to try and build something better, a new lease on life, at least for a little bit, well, I can think of one woman who made the most of a chance like that. Nothing lasts forever, not even the world. But we gotta keep it going as long as we can, right? Patch the holes, change the parts, all that. So we can say we had a good run, that we lived.
Thought you didn't like having to handle things with care.
Because it was hard enough keeping my own shit together. Back when we met at the
Evet
cave,
ya,
the
kesinlikle
only thing I
ben
cared
de.
about was making it to the next sunrise. Sure as hell didn't care about America or the future. I was living a lie, hung up on past regrets. I was broken. But somewhere along the way, I started changing. Started meeting people that made me think that maybe it wasn't all bad. People that put their faith in tomorrow, and in me. That kept the lights on and waited for hope to arrive. So I gotta deliver, for their sake.
Even if it means you never come back?
Fucked if I do, fucked if I don't, right? Take care of Lou.
I will.
Couldn't find a working still mother east of Port Knot City. Kid's done enough. No more.
All right. I'll do my best to nurse a little
Çalışan
one back to
istasyon
health.
yok ki. Bebek gidiyor. Yine don paça gidiyoruz bakalım.
Okay, concentrate. Help me look for Emily.
Killa Hakan gibi.
Reach for her, Sam. Feel her.
Gidemiyoruz.
I know you love her.
Ha gidiyoruz.
You love her. There.
Güreşecekler mi diyor. Bir fight daha kaldıramam gerçekten ya. Bomboş. Ekipmansız fightlar.
Sam. There you are. You want to go home? Let's go home. It's okay. I know the way.
Burası kıyı kahve kulüp. Aşırı iyi Killa Hakan verse'ü yazar bu arada. Evet artık son herhalde bu. Denizde kızıl. O ne lan? Dünya mı? Aa hiçbir şeyimiz yok. Hiçbir şeyim yok. Aa, geri çekiyor bu. Serinleyeyim dedim ya. Şener Şen gibi koşturuyor. Ne oldu, hemen yoruldu. Kalk lan.
London
Götüne
bridges
girsin London.
falling down, falling down, falling down. London bridges falling down, my fair lady.
Aa, elbise değişmiş.
The last stranding has already begun.
Amelie?
Bak gene silahlı bu. Bizde bir sik yok, gene bu silahlı.
You're too late. What took you so long?
Your voice.
You still don't know who I am, do you?
Yüzünde de bir şey var.
Who are you?
Sam. I knew you'd come back.
550 kişi olun. Hepiniz sıkın, koşayım ben de.
Sam, listen to me.
Hep siktir git ya. Vur tekmeyi ağzına.
I love you, Sam.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach. I've been waiting for you, right here, ever since. You were supposed to stop me. Stop all of this.
Bridget?
Yes. It's me, Sam.
Anası çıktı.
Where's Amelie?
Where she's always been. Nowhere. My daughter, Samantha America Strand, doesn't exist.
Amelie doesn't exist.
Not in your world. I'm sorry, Sam. I've had to wear a mask for so long. Amelie and Bridget are both a part of me.
What's this supposed to mean?
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. Listen. Just listen. Do you understand, Sam? Amelie and Bridget, those are just names. What I am is an extinction entity. So, knowing what you know now, you have two choices.
shot one of them.
You wouldn't come back if it happened here, you know. You'd be straight on to the afterlife. But no. It's not one of them. Killing you would be a terrible mistake. I know that better than anyone. The last stranding has already begun. A seam has formed from my beach and the beaches of every soul in America. And soon it will be inundated by a vast surge of antimatter starting here. In a flash, this world will be no more. Consumed by an explosion. A big bang. So, that brings us to your first choice. Do nothing. Stay here with me.
Ya zaten son olacaksa seni öldürmememin hiçbir manası yok ki. Seni öldüreyim, öyle dünyanın patlayışını izleyeyim.
Until the last flame winks out.
O zaman zevki
Doesn't
var.
sound so bad, does it? It's not like the world has long left anyway.
Dünyanın sonunu kendim izlerim. Sen şu silahı bir ver de.
Then there's the second choice. In expanding the network, you brought people and their beaches together, integrating them into a greater whole. Like this Kipu. But in doing so, you also bound them to my beach. The very beach where I opened the gates to the other side. You can't stop what's coming. But if you cut me and my beach loose, perhaps you can stop it from spreading. You might just prevent the last
Tamam, ver
stranding,
silahı lan o zaman.
and mankind will live to die another day.
And it doesn't have to end here.
But it does. The beach is doomed no matter what. One look ought to tell you that. Which is why we must sever our connection.
That'll be it. The end of the Death Stranding.
You can't stop the inevitable. The sixth extinction will happen either today or tomorrow.
Biz de sonsuza kadar yaşamak istemiyoruz zaten.
You can either end it with dignity, quick, clean, and in a flash, or you can struggle in vain, knowing full well what's waiting come the finish. Those are your choices. You kept it all this time. Perhaps you still have a chance to stop this nightmare. You brought the world together. You have the right to decide. Pull the rope or cut the noose. But whatever you do,
Abla kontrolü
don't
bir bana ver.
hesitate.
Hesitate falan yok bende. Güm diye vuracağım ağzına ya.
Ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
Wait. I don't know what to do.
Ben
Sure
biliyorum,
you
sen
do.
boş ver.
After everything, how could you not?
Orospu çocuğu. Tabii gitme amına koyayım. Şerefsiz ya, seçenek vermiş gibi bir de. Piç.
I'm here for you. Always. Like you were for me.
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep.
Ezel gibi izlediğimiz şeyi bir daha izletmeye de başladı.
I'll always be with you. When you're all grown up, you'll need it to make us whole again. And when the time comes, you'll have to stop me. You are the only one who can. Promise you'll remember. Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
I remember. You knew. You always knew.
Oğlum saydam vurulmuyor.
I had so many dreams of the future.
Vurabilirdin diye.
I didn't know which ones to trust.
Sabit hedef 6 mermiyi de kaçıracak halin yok kanka.
But to connect the dots, to make sense of everything, you need perspective. You need time. Time has no meaning to me. I am not a line. I am a single point. Which is why all I could do was just show you the choices and let you decide.
Our nightmares are your dreams.
You found the common thread, the strand that links them together. And you did that the only way possible. To live life one day at a time. Thank you, Sam.
Şunun bir mermilerini
A gun
değiştirsene.
won't help you here,
Ya dedik işte. Ne oldu Blast?
but it still has a role to play.
Salak. Ve silah veriyor.
It was the bonds between people that brought the world together. And if that is what matters most to you, then I will stay here on this beach. And I will shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in. Come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach. And I must stay here and
I am the
ensure that
beach.
the extinction happens. Even if it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
That's what an EE does. If I had just done my
Kedi bile
job,
oturdu izliyor diyor.
none of this would have happened. But I couldn't take it anymore. I got so tired of waiting, and I figured that no one would blame me if I just got it all over with. So that's what I did.
Sounds like hell.
Arkada da dünya patladı bu arada.
But you and the others came together, connected. And you may be living on borrowed time, but you still have hope. Before each of the Big Five, life rebelled. They fought back, evolved in order to survive. The extinction isn't just an ending.
It's an opportunity.
Ne fırsat ya.
And if I have to pay the price for that, to be the sacrifice, then so be it.
Arkası yandı yandı.
Even if we aren't together, we will always be connected. Goodbye, Sam.
Evet Frantik kesinlikle ya. Özel gücü. Hı, öldük mü sonunda?
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
Oyun bitti biz hala koşuyoruz böyle mal gibi. Şuraya teleferik kurayım bari. Bir arkadaş vardı. After credits'leri bulmak kolay değil yalnız falan demişti. Ne oldu öyle? Ne oluyor lan? Bir şey çıkıyor burada ama. Lan tırman çıkıyormuş aslında. Sen niye suya girmedin? Bilmem. Buraları gezesim geldi. Değil mi komedyen ya, sorma. Aa, başa attı.
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions.
Sustum tamam.
When you were young, you used to have bad dreams. You cried about them all the time. The truth is, those weren't your dreams. They were mine. For as long as I can remember, I've dreamt of the beach. Not just while sleeping, in my waking hours too. In my dreams, I watched the world end so many times. countless past extinctions that decimated life on this planet. Again, and again, and again. At first, I didn't understand what I was seeing or why. And that wasn't the worst of it. There were other, more terrible dreams. Dreams of death and destruction. Of a massive extinction to come. Like this one. And I would always be the one to end it all. To bring about the last stranding. As I have today.
Ne yaptın? Dünyanın amına koydun. Tam indie grup albüm kapağı gibi sahne. Çok güzel yazmışsın Kojima kardeşim. O kadar güzel ki inanılmazdı. Boğulma önlemi varmış. Boğulma koruması varmış denizin. Evet, komedi yani. İlk 4 sezon iyiydi de. Bitmeye çalışıyor herhalde.
The first operation, I was only 20. I opened my eyes and found myself on the beach. But the moment I came round, I was back in the hospital bed. I was split across two worlds. Bridget, my Ha in that one. Amelie, my Ka in this. Somehow, the two of us managed to coexist. Soon, our ages began to diverge. Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept Amelie's the same. So I came up with a story. I told people that Amelie was my daughter. A daughter with a debilitating condition and an absent father.
Ay kıyına soksun.
Look.
Buna mı?
Amelie.
Yaz.
Is French for soul. A soul that's a lie. There was no Amelie.
Kardeşim ben açıklayayım mı o kelimeyi? Türkçe olarak ayırayım istersen sana.
I thought it was a curse in the beginning. But later, I started thinking, maybe I can use this. I tried to find out more about the beach. Because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future.
Azerice konuşmaya başladı. Ben hem bir öteci, aynı zamanda bir cinim. Azeri var evde. Ya böyle geri mi atacaksın sürekli?
I realized the beach was connected to the world of the dead, which meant that somewhere out beyond it were the memories of time itself, including those of every organism that had ever lived. 4.6 billion years of biological history, a history that might even stretch back to the creation of the universe. The chiral network and everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that would have taken years or more were simple and effortless. Everything that the Earth had lost and forgotten could be reconstructed and reclaimed. But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first void out. I thought I was running out of time, that my nightmares were becoming a reality. So I raced to complete the chiral network as quickly as possible. The past held all the answers. If only I could find a way to piece them together. A network that bridged our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So I started researching bridge babies, children bound to the world of the dead. What causes an extinction entity to come into being? What was the reason for the previous 5 mass extinctions? The answers to those questions would tell me how to stop the 6th. I founded bridges, more determined than ever to build a chiral network that would cover all of America. But the longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My Ha had cancer. The beach's punishment, maybe, for not playing along like a good little EE. And then, just like that, my Ha was gone.
Da bu gerçek dünyadaki bedeni işte.
So, I asked you to do it for me. And you did. You helped us complete the network. Helped us to reclaim everything the universe experienced from its inception to this moment. Every mystery was ours to solve. Like this one. Once, there was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space. Thing is, it was more like a big fluke. All that matter and antimatter should have canceled itself out, leaving nothing. But somehow a tiny speck of matter survived. Just enough. Enough to make this world and everything in it. A world that shouldn't be
Sadece
a
bu
world
dünya.
out of balance. Order inevitably gives way to chaos. Everything that lives must inevitably die. It's like the universe is trying to return us to the nothing we came from. Maybe the Big Five were its best attempts to finish us off. But somehow, life always managed to survive just enough. Enough to thumb its nose at the will of the cosmos. You know, I'm starting to think that extinction might be the key to overcoming total annihilation. It forces life to fight to survive, to endure, to exist. That's why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it. From the ashes of the dead, rise the living. Stronger and wiser. Inheritors of the legacy of existence itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just getting started. Extinction is an opportunity.
Gitmiyor da. Beğen oyun yapmışlar. Antimaddeyi sıfırlar. Antimadde hakkında her şey teorik abi. bir antimadde olması gerektiği teorisi var. Tutarlı açıklamaları var. Antimadde ile madde birleştiği zaman çıkacak enerji de o bildiğin E eşittir mc karedeki kütlenin tamamının enerjiye dönüşmesi. O yüzden çok büyük enerji oluyor. Fizikçi YouTuber kız kim bilmiyorum. Ama o benden daha iyi bilir. CERN'de araştırma yapıyorsa. Onun uzmanlığı o konular zaten.
I pulled the trigger twice that day. I knew at once I'd made a mistake.
Gezdirmeyi mi denemiştim?
I found your beach
Asmayla mı?
and looked everywhere for you. Sam. There you are.
YouTuber değilim ben. Ama iki parçacığı birbirine çarptırıp içerisinde ufacık bir antimadde parçacığı arıyorlar. Yaptıkları o yani. Karşı binaya.
You want to go home? Let's go home. I wanted to set you free from death once and for all. It's okay. I know the way. But in doing so, I upset the fundamental balance between life and death. I just wanted to save you.
Sen çıkar şu silahı, sık kafana ya. Bu ne amına koyayım ya?
I am an extinction entity. It's my fate to lead our species to extinction. But that moment, you became part of that fate. You became a repatriate, and dooms started spreading my nightmares to others throughout the world. It was me that got you and everyone with dooms into this. Not long after, the death stranding occurred. The dead clung to our world, and BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them, triggering more voidouts. A catalyst that would set the world on a path to extinction. It was my duty to serve as a sacrifice, to wait and watch it unfold from this beach. That, or hasten the last stranding and end this slow death. Given these, my only options, I chose to end it quickly. But to trigger the last stranding, I needed you, a part of me. Here too. I would be able to witness extinction consummated with you by my side. But now that you're here, there's another choice. You can cut me off. An EE doesn't have that option for itself. But in my nightmares, I saw another future. One that you chose. One where extinction is hope against total annihilation.
Evet, komedyen gerçekten yani. Dönüşte burada olmayı. Ya motion capture başkası oynamış. Gerçekten Conan O'Brien var ya. Bir de ilk haritadaydı bir de. İlk haritada mıydı? Neredeydi? Salsaydım da koşsaydım ya. Sürekli başa sarmacı. Çıkartmıyor abi, uzaklaşamıyorum buradan. En tepe buraya çıkabilirim. O durduruldu. Ne zaman olacağı bilinmiyor işte. Frantik. Bitti. Kargoyu hasarsız götürdü.
For too long have we lived as strangers to one another, divided by walls built to keep us safe. But now, with the completion of the Chiral network, we may at last move forward as a people united. Today, we come together to celebrate the birth of a new nation. A new nation for a new world. The United Cities of America. I once took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. And though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you, the people.
Oğlum 5 kişi dinliyor zaten. Ne
Let there
mikrofon
be no more
kullanıyorsun?
walls between us, nor masks to hide who we are. Let there be a new America. An America where we can face one another, where we can speak our minds and open our hearts. Now, the old ways die hard, but I believe, my fellow Americans, that we have the strength and the courage to rise above our past and embrace our future. The Death Stranding is a part of that past.
Bizimki de hala
An
ölüp ölüp
enduring
kalkıyor.
shadow. A constant reminder of what could have been. That we stand here today is testament, not to the greatness of any one individual, but to our capacity to
Siktir
come
lan
together,
benim eserim bu.
to the bonds between us, to our collective greatness.
Hıyar gibi oturuyordunuz herkese
All
yerine.
things must come to an end, ourselves included.
Biz bağlamasaydık
But as long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope, and reject despair, we will endure. President Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha America Strand, sacrificed everything in their pursuit of hope that we, the people, might be whole again. That they are not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a profound sadness. But we find comfort in the knowledge that their memories will live on in the Chiral network and in our hearts. We will always remain connected. There is another hero in this story. One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized.
şöyle kallavi bir şey verin ya bana.
America still needs that hero.
Geldik uyan.
That person without whom we would not be here. Now, the name is unimportant, but you know who I mean. And for that unsung hero, I have a message. It was you who brought us together. You who made us whole again. And while you and I will eventually pass on, we will be...
Going somewhere, Sam? Tired of being the unsung hero?
No, I'm done is all. She's gone.
Come on, wait. There's something I need to tell you. Huh. This doesn't bother you anymore? Well, that's great. Now, wouldn't you like to know how we brought you back from the beach? We were going to use the doll, but didn't have one handy. which is when I remembered something else.
Not what I think it is.
Yes. What could be more connected to Amelie's beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately...
It didn't work.
Yeah, she'd already cut her beach loose. It was just gone. We didn't know if that meant she dragged you into the great beyond or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains. Hartman and Mama split up and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month with absolutely nothing to show for it.
A month on the outside. How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to know. But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging. In the end, this is what led us to you. Just when we were about to give up, Die Hardman reminded us about the revolver. So, we tried to follow it.
Bu güzelmiş.
And it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama made visual contact first. She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other side. She informed Lochna via their connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE. The plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position so we could rescue you. But it's not so easy to send multiple individuals to another person's beach for an extended period of time. And that's where the umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA. They serve as a single knot that binds us all. The President must have known all of this would happen. Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving you.
Amelie, she said it had another purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline. A stick that became a rope. I suppose that's one way of putting it. Oh, Sam. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug. Got something else to tell you. Top secret. It's about Cliff. Bibi's mother's name was Lisa Bridges, Cliff's common-law wife.
Lisa Bridges.
Now, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John. Former U.S. Special Forces. Quite good at it by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after Cliff's death. A warrant was put out, but he was later found dead. Turned out some people die harder than others, though. Dear John donned a mask and reappeared with a new identity. But you can't fool the chiral network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one, besides us, with access privileges. Take a look if you're so inclined. But don't say I didn't warn you. The President's got some dirty, dirty laundry. I don't trust him. But I'll work with him if that's what it takes. We'll talk later.
Sam. I don't expect you to forgive me. But would you hear me out? I killed Captain Clifford Unger. I would tell you I did it for America. For love of country. But I didn't. I did it for her. Because I loved her with all my heart. She was everything to me. Everything. I'm not trying to make excuses. I just want you to know that not a day's gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. Or the mask. Please, let me finish. The captain, saved my life. You know why they call me Die Hardman. Because he wouldn't let me die. He brought my sorry ass back home every time. And I loved him as much as I loved her. And when he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me, to make it right. And why shouldn't he? Why didn't he? He couldn't save his kid, his baby. And that's what brought him back. I guess when he saw I was trying to do my part for America, he remembered who he was. And he forgave me. God! But I don't deserve it, God damn it! There is no atoning for what I've done. Dad, God! No. But maybe this is the next best thing. Maybe he brought me back from the beach for a reason. One last time. He wanted me to do this. To keep on being Die Hardman.
No. He didn't. Nobody wants a president who acts like they're immortal.
Çek vur lan. Sık kafasını.
And if you're not scared of death, how can you value life? And life is pretty fucking fragile right now. And yeah, the old ways die hard. But that's what's gonna have to happen if we're gonna come together and build a better America.
Sık lan kafanı.
That gun won't help you here. That's her words, not mine.
Çıkan bitmiş.
Thank you, Sam.
Hey, Sam. Been waiting for you.
Lou? Dead?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least.
Tüh.
The decommissioning order finally came through. can't risk necrosis. The body can't stay here. I thought you might want to take care of it. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order. And there are laws about that kind of thing, now that we're a nation. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But if the alternative is defying the president, I can't do that either. Not me.
All right. I'll go to the incinerator.
Before you leave, I'd like to check something quickly. I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. I trust you'll remember what I said.
Right. Absolutely.
Yaklaşık 1 saattir falan hiçbir tuşa basmadım ha.
Thanks for everything. How's the weather?
Don't think you'll be needing an umbrella. I decided to follow my father's dream after all. Don't worry. I won't get mixed up with any terrorists this time. UCA's got my back. We're the first private delivery company to get the official approval.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. Wait. There's something I have to tell you. I didn't shoot Higgs. Couldn't pull the trigger.
Ses neydi o zaman?
So I let him choose. Death or eternal solitude on the beach.
Fair enough. You never did like breaking things.
That's right. I find and fix what's broken. And reconnect. I'm fragile.
But not that fragile.
Wanna come work for me? Could use a man like you.
The world's still broken. Same as before.
What isn't? But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Not everyone. Not me.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
Doesn't mean there's a place for me. I've got no ties to anyone or anything. I might as well be dead. I felt like that when we first met in the cave. I still do.
Don't act like you're the same person. You've learned how to touch, to feel. You've connected with people. With us.
Everything I touch, I lose.
them!
Come on, Lou. One last delivery.
Aa. Bitmiyor lan bu. Haritayı da açtırmıyor amına koyayım. Oğlum Incinerator'ı ben ezbere mi bileceğim? Şurada görüyorum kuleyi ama. Görünmüyor da kulenin ucu şimdi. Nereye gittiğimi bilmeden gidiyorum. Haritada yok ya. Buralarda herhalde. Öyle hatırlıyorum.
Stranding.
Evet burası. Doğru hatırlamış. Güzel ayarlamışlar şarkıyı.
All right. I guess we're here. You still with me, Lou?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least.
Thanks for everything.
This child's special. One of a kind.
A BB candidate.
Either that, or
A sacrifice.
a foundation. A bridge.
Brought you an astronaut. Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm gonna take you wherever you wanna go. Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you?
Captain, what are you doing here?
Bütün o kesik kesik hikayeleri arda arda izledik şu anda. En önemli
You
kısımları.
don't want a repeat of last year.
The Void Out in Manhattan. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were the husband.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This is a woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
I have a duty to protect our country. Lies are an unfortunate necessity.
The President gave me the highest level access privileges. I've used them to manipulate the security system.
Evet evet orası kötü.
We have 5 minutes before it resets, sir. 5 minutes to talk. Off the record. Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. You were my commanding officer, but I swore an oath to the President to protect her and the country at all costs. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Vallahi Mets de
Why are you
olmasa
helping me? If they catch you,
çok iyi almışlar yüz ifadelerini adam.
Saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home. Back then, I thought I was invincible. I thought I was some kind of action hero. But I'm not the hero. You are, sir. You're the reason I'm still alive. And it's past time I paid that debt.
Şimdi onu vurarak mı ödüyorsun yani?
They're moving your son to a new facility tomorrow. You'll never see him again. He'll serve as the foundation of a new communications network. A sacrifice for a nation that no longer exists. I wrote down everything you need to know. It was the only way to keep it off the system.
Sen şu an vatana ihanet
Burn
ediyorsun.
it when you're done.
Başkan diye ağlıyorsun. Vatana ihanet ediyorsun şu an.
The rest is up to you, sir. I believe this belongs to you, sir. Now, I can't terminate your wife's life support from inside her room. System won't allow it. So, this is the only other option. An alarm is set to go off if she flatlines. I've rigged the system to spoof her vitals. But you won't have long. 5 minutes, tops. Don't hesitate, sir. This is the only chance you'll get.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. I promise you. My animal, Lisa. I'm sorry.
Niye ölmüyor lan? Heh. 5 dakika şey.
Bibi. Bibi. Bibi, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Daddy.
Vay anasını. Üzüldü lan.
I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order.
Çıkartınca yaşar mı ki? Alıp dağlarda bunu büyütecek ya. Ne oluyor lan? Aa. Denemedi. Hop.
A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it.
Güzel bak, bu kısmı güzel yapmışlar. Onun dışında diğer hikaye çöp. Evet evet, Hannibal Reis çok iyi oynamış.
Freeze! Hey, put it down! Drop it! Put it down!
Back off. Back off!
Stand up, stand up.
Get up! Don't do it!
I'll handle this. Oh, God. I'm sorry, Captain.
Don't! You got it! You two! Stay there! And hold your fire!
Dad.
Thanks for trying, John.
Stop! Step aside, sir, or we'll be forced to open fire.
It's a dead end. He's trapped. Security will take it from here.
I'm sorry, Lisa. I screwed it up. I've ruined everything.
This room is off limits. No one goes in. But he's in there, sir. I saw him. You saw him wrong. Now check the other way. Go! Yes, sir.
No. Open it up. He's inside.
Move, dumbass.
BB. Don't worry. It's okay. I'll always be with you. See the sunset, the day is ending. Let that yawn out, there's no pretending. I will hold you and protect you, so let love found out I was gonna be a father, I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you and your mom, no matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't.
Get off of him! Now!
I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry. Sorry it took me so long.
Captain, look at you.
Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John.
Let it go. Please.
Sam sen ne yapıyorsun amına koyayım?
Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
You told me your name was Sam Porter. But you're Sam Bridges. My son. My bridge to the future. Without you, I was just like any other Cliff. Dead end. No way forward. Nothing but an obstacle. Looking on at the world people like you were trying to build. Dividing people was the only thing I was ever good at.
Hayda.
But not you, Sam. You bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. And mine. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Is this me?
Oha! Sen ne kal takmışsın ya. Bebek de fırladı gitti öyle.
Not BB too.
No, no, no, no!
Sam. There you are.
Ne yapmaya çalışıyorsun şimdi? Ha. Ondan sonra annesi sanmışız. Onun değil bizim anılarımızmış gördüklerimiz.
Let's go home. It's okay. I know the way.
İlk BB deneyi bizmişiz ama kapsülden çıktığımız için. Bitti, çoktan bitti. Yani dün de bittiydi. Bir şeyler izliyoruz, devam ediyoruz. Kulağına bir ezan okuyun onu. Bir film yapsın da itin götüne soksunlar. Ne oldu? Geri koymuşlar.
There you are. Welcome back.
You understand his days as a BB are over, now that his connection to the other side has been severed.
It was me who cut the cord. So yes.
A deathless repast compatriot in the world of the living. Should we decommission him?
In a manner of speaking. Take him out of the pod. I'll raise him as my own.
Mads abi babamızmış.
Come on, Lou. Wake up.
Come on, Lou, wake up.
Ay.
Come on, Lou, wake up. Wake up. Come on. Wake up! Wake up.
Ya daha sonradan BB teknolojisi kullanılmış abi. Bu da başka bir bebek yani.
Lou.
Ne lan? Bu da şey mi? Buraya getirmişler BB'leri yakmaya falan ama çoğu kişi yakamamış. O yüzden kahvelere dönüşüp asılı kalmışlar. Bir planım var Sam. Kurduğumuz bütün şehirlerin kapısına cesetler bırakalım. Sikerler böyle insanlar. Artık bitti, bu sonmuş. Oh. İki gelir gibi duruyor. Evet, iki gelse niye geldi demez kimse yani. Zaten hikaye o kadar yani dolambaçlı bir hal aldı ki. Yani iki gelse niye geldi diye sormazsın çünkü farklı evrenler var, bilmem ne var. Ölümden geri dönme var, bilmem ne var. Böyle bir evren yaratırsan her şeyi sorgu sual yapamazsın yani. Ya şey kısmı güzel abi. BB'nin kısmı, Sam'in hikayesi güzel. Emily hariç. Emily o kadar kötü ki. X'in de hikayesini sikkolaştırdılar. X de iyi, aşırı klas bir karakterdi. Oyunda Hunter kimdi ya? Hideo Kojima oynamış onun yerine. Ya Hicks'in son fight falan çok tat kaçırıcıydı ya. Evet Frantic genel olarak iyi. Yani Amelia ve X'in hikayesinin bitişi hariç ve fight'ları. Kısmı güzel yani. Mads Mikkelsen'in oynadığı kısmın hikayesi çok iyi. O hoş. Ama oyun hala mekanikleriyle tatlı bir oyun yani. Ama hikayeye bu kadar odaklanıp bu kadar hüsran hissettirmesi de şaşırtıcı yani. Hikayenin %70'inde. Tekrardan izlersin. Bu sefer kesin bitti yani. Sizce nasıldı oyun? Hala ayakta olanlar için. Ne çok kişi çalışmış ya. Sen sonunu izledin. Ama sen Mads Mikkelsen'in oynadığı kısımda geldin sanırım. O kısımlar güzel. O kısımlar güzel. İlk ilk flashback'te BB'ye taktığında lan dedim acaba bu taktığı bebek biz miyiz? Böyle bir paralel evren döngüsü mü var? O kadar basit değilmiş tabii de. Oha, genel şey. 176 yol inşa etmişim. 44 tarz eşya. Toplam 65 saate yakın oynamışım. 64 saat oynamışım. Düşme sayısı. 5 kere düşmüşüm lan koca oyunda. Ayıptır ha. 242 sipariş, 64 ana görev, 121 yan görev yapmışım. Robotla 53. 157 milletin kargosunu taşımışım. Milletin kaybettiği. Legend falan niye alamamışız acaba hiç? Otelde de 10 ton kargo taşım. ...168 level. Louis diyor, Louis. Louis değil. 64 saat. Temiz. Ne? Bitmiyor oyun. İnat ediyor. Aa. 2 hafta öncesi. Tabii her şeyin sonrasından bizi tekrar oyuna başlatmayacağı için bir bitiremedi oyunu. Yok yok, oyunu oynamaya devam etmek istiyorsan diye 2 hafta öncesine atıp seni oradan sabit bir şekilde ilerletiyor herhalde.
Well, look who's awake. Morning, Sam. You'll be happy to hear your vitals have stabilized and that you're well on your way to recovery. Not that it's your fault, but what I wouldn't give to trade places. We're all stuck in the president's office, working like dogs to get everything ready in time for the inauguration. But at least one of us is still free as a bird.
Aha,
You
okey.
should head out. Make the most of it. Could even do some
Her
orders if
şeyi
you want.
bitirip
Might
geri
be good to get back in the
döndüğümüzde
game. You may recall it was raining buckets back when you left
başkanın
for
o
Amelie's
konuşmasından önceki
We took
2
a
hafta.
real beating at the time.
Ya
But
da
we've done
tam o
our best to
sırada.
service the structures and vehicles in the area. So you know, any cargo that was stored in your private locker at a damaged facility should have been transferred to your private locker here at this distro center. Anyway, busy or not, we'll still be on the end of the line if you need us. And if you want some alone time, we should be able to manage for now. Just make sure you're back in time for the big day, all right? See you then. Hey, Sam. You sure you don't have any unfinished business?
Başkanlık törenine kadar vakit geçir. O şey artık. Free ride yani. Chapter 15.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verify.
Bak, özel görev yok. Bu ne özel cihaz? Ha, şeymiş, görevmiş. Okey. Bu kadar. Yapacak bir şey yok. Böylece kapatabiliriz bu mevzuyu da. Hakkını vererek oynadık şimdi yani. 65 saat oynamışım. Hepsi de kayıtlı, hepsi de yayında. Hadi yatalım artık. Yani düzgün oynarsanız oyunun bir 50 saat, 55 saat size vaadi var. Onu da belirteyim. Bence bir oyun için iyi. Para verip oynadığım bir oyunda 50 saat iyi yani. Darısı DD'ye mi? Ne var DD? DD ne? Dark Dungeon'ı bitirdik ya Frantik. Alzheimer mısın abi? DLC boss'u kaldı. Döneriz ona tek. Sonra. İzlemedim ki ama. Benim suçum mu? Senin için bir daha mı bitireyim?